Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be using Combat Utility Build. Our goal for today is to use condition mapping. In particular, I want to put Shield of Faith and Bless on my condition bar so I can have access to it with 2 clicks. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I want to do is I want to go over to my settings and go down to Condition Lab. This is a good time to note that in order for this to work, you will also need MIDI QOL, Dynamic Active Effects, and the Dynamic Active Effects SRD will make things a lot easier for you going forward. As you can see, my Condition Lab, I have removed the default icons that come with Foundry, and I only have the icons that are presented with D and D5E. I've also added in 2 new conditions. You can do the same by clicking here, Add Row. Okay, so once we have a new condition, we can change the name, change the icon. But in order to change the active effects, we actually need to save mapping first, and then we should open it back up. And after we've done that, after we've opened it back up, we can go in and we can change the active effects of this condition. So I've given my condition a name as well as an icon, which will present itself on the status bar. The next step is to go into Active Effect Config, go to Effects, and then click the plus sign right here. And this is where we are going to put in our new information. However, it may not be clear to you at first what exactly should go in this box. I know it wasn't for me. The easiest way though I have found is to go into the DAE SRD and to look at pre-made examples, and then just to copy over the information and put it in here and to change the effect value accordingly. So let's go ahead and do that. If not already, you need to import the spell in order to look at the effects. So I have my spell here, Shield. I open it up. I can look at the effects right here. Now, as I'm looking at the effects, this is a good time to mention why this is not always the best solution. It is a quick solution, but may not be the best one. The reason is it doesn't use a spell slot, which Shield should use a spell slot, and also the duration is a lot harder to set up with this. However, the conditions is very quick. You can click a button and it'll be on your character. So you have to kind of decide whether it is fitting for your each use case, basically. For Shield, for example, I probably wouldn't use it regularly, but for Bless, I find it very easy to use. So let's go ahead and move on with that in mind. So I want to copy over here, data attributes, AC value, add 5. And then what this will do is this condition will add 5 AC to my character when they are under that condition. So let's close, 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 and save. And now let's test to see if it worked. A quick note before I test, if for some reason it doesn't seem to work in your game, go back into your Condition Lab, take a look at the Active Effect Config, and make sure it is not blank. Sometimes I think maybe I closed it out too quickly, I'm not quite sure, but I go and look at it again and it didn't save properly. But let's test it right now. So I go here, click the status icon, go down to Shield, and we can see as the Shield condition is activated on my character, they gain plus 5 AC, and if I click it again, minus 5 AC. Pretty simple. Alright, very quickly, let's take a look at what I have set up for Bless as well as Shield of Faith as a quick end to this video. Hey, looking first at Bless, if I click Active Effect Config, I can go over here and see Data Bonuses Abilities Save 1d4, Data Bonuses All Attacks 1d4. Again, I just got all of this from the SRD, the DAE SRD. Very easy to copy over. And the same thing over here. So hopefully this has helped. Again, probably not something you would use in all use cases, but you can decide what works best for your game. Thanks everyone for listening. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below.